Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, Editorial Director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Guys, I have a question. This is from my Facebook fan page. It is about my new book, Flex Calorie Dieting. You can find a link below if you're interested in purchasing it. And it has to do with macro intake. And I want to just talk about macro intake for flex calorie dieting, but macro intake in general, what I recommend. Guys, before I get into this topic, remember this is hashtag AskBHUD, the big, hairy, ugly dude. If you have a question for me, you can check out the information below. You can post a question on Twitter, on Instagram, or on my Facebook fan page. Add hashtag AskBHUD, and I'll try to answer your question in a video. So, this question is from my Facebook fan page. It says, hey there, just bought your new book and love the concept of flex calorie dieting. Thank you for your support. And again, if you guys want to check out my book, it's linked below. Just one question. We work out the calories and the free calories. Would you have a set macro split for daily calories? Or just as long as it's clean, you got to hit the calories? So basically the question is about macro split. And he says, the reason why I ask is, for this example, is I do resistance training and list cardio, whereas my wife will try it and she does not exercise. So here's what I recommend for men and women using my system, flex calorie dieting, or any type of diet that for somebody that is active. And I recommend first of all, a minimum protein intake. Some people will say, for men, I recommend at least 150 grams of protein, preferably 180 to 200 grams of protein per day. If you have a very large calorie intake, maybe up to 220 grams of protein intake per day. Now, some of you are going to say, but big, hairy, ugly dude, there's some information on the internet that says I only need 150 grams of protein to build muscle. Fair enough. That's as a male. Fair enough. But we want to balance our macronutrients a little bit. This isn't just about muscle building. This is about dietary balance. And plus, meat tastes damn good. I like to eat meat. I prefer to eat another portion of meat than to eat another portion of rice. If you like more rice and more carbs, then keep to a minimum of 150 grams of protein per day. Fair enough. But as far as structuring your macronutrients as a male, I recommend at least 115 grams of protein, probably around 180 to 200. So first you put that piece in order, your daily protein. Then for your fats, I recommend 20 to 25% of your daily calories from fats. So that's the second piece of the puzzle. If you are an older individual who tends to be skinny fat or tends to be very carb sensitive, you can go as high as 35 or even 40% of your calories from fats. I'd probably start about 35%. But in general, you want about 25 to 30% of your calories from fats. And you fill in once you have your protein calculated and your fat calculated, then the rest of your calories, whether you're using flex calorie dieting or any other dieting system, it comes from carbohydrates. Now, if you're a woman, I would recommend a minimum of 80 to 90 grams of protein per day, preferably 100 to 110, up to 120 if you have a fast metabolism, whether you're trying to build muscle or you're not trying to build muscle. Because if a woman is trying to lose weight, she needs to up her protein intake to hold on to the muscle mass she has so that she looks as good as possible when the weight is off. Women have a tendency to undereat protein, so it's vital that you try to focus on at least 80 to 90 grams per day. So it's the same thing for women. Get that 80 to 90, preferably about 100 grams of protein, 100, 110 grams of protein per day. Then 25 to 30% of your calories from fats, and then fill in the rest with carbohydrates. If you're over 35 or tend to be skinny fat or are carb sensitive or type 2 diabetic or whatever, you can go as high as 35, 40% of your daily calories from fats. So that's how I generally recommend structuring macronutrients. Unless you're dieting for a competition, you don't need to be more specific, more precise than this. These guidelines will help you reach your fat loss goals. They'll help you retain muscle mass. They'll help you look great. And again, unless you're dieting down to some ridiculously low % body fat for a competition, this will help you get where you need to go. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, hit up my information below. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I would appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.